consider him my mentor. He was my first real boss, and he was awesome. Believed in education. From Lowe. Yeah. Yeah. Worked with her for a long time. So
he's your first boss, you said?
Yeah, first excellent boss. Put it that way. Believed in education. Always took us to classes. We learned a lot, and whatever was around, we did. So I brought him here to help you guys.
And I know Curtis from when I was back in the day in the salon. Curtis and I were colleagues. We worked in the same salon together for 10 years. So it's nice to see Nancy was bringing him, and I was like, yay! I was excited.
I'm sorry.
So why don't you talk about yourself for a few minutes?
What?
Talk about yourself. Talk about yourself. Where you been? What you're doing? What's your career like? Any words for them?
No.
No?
I'm not talking about me. It's not about me.
Well, they'd like to know what they're...
My name is Curtis. Been doing hair for since 1973.
Wow.
You figure it out, okay? When were you born? All right.
57.
They asked me to come in and give a little talk to motivate it all, but you don't need to be motivated if you're here. All right? The people who need to be motivated aren't here, correct? So
Right.
I can't tell you about that. You get the best artistic teachers that teach you about the art of the business and the mechanics and the chemistry of the business, so I can't teach you that. But I could, if you wanted me to, tell you a secret or two. Would you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Yes.
A secret about this business that you don't learn in class, you learn from experience. So being very old, have been around since 1973, I've learned a few things, okay?
40 years.
How many years?
40.
Thank you so much.
My sister was born that year.
There you go. Happy birthday to your sister. So, the first secret I want to tell you, let me ask a question. How many people here have a dog or a cat?
I have 2 cats.
All right, your cat. Do you know how to pet your cat to make your cat purr?
Oh, yeah.
And it purrs.
Yeah, we do some.
Do you ever go to a stranger's house and meet another cat and do the same thing too? And it purrs.
It purrs.
Anybody have a dog? Do you know how to make your dog? Where's that at? Where do you scratch in that? Where do you pet him? The belly. He likes it, okay?
Or behind the ear.
Behind the ear. All right. Did you ever go to a stranger's house and meet a strange dog and do the same thing too, and the same thing happens too? I call that the touch. You've got the touch. You've got the touch. Some people don't have the touch.
No.
True. All right. And how that communicates, that translates into this business, because you get the touch. You get to touch people. It feels good. All right. I know. I touch people. I like to touch people. It's just like when you pet an animal. Okay. There's actually other cultures, other sciences that actually heal from touching. Okay. Reiki. All right. Reflexology. Acupressure. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. We're licensed to touch from the fingertips of the shoulder to the top of the head, from the knees down, okay? Pedicures, scalp massage, facials. We touch. That's a personal service. You don't get much more personal than that unless you're a doctor or a dentist. So we're special. You're special that you have that touch, because some people don't have that touch. There are people like, don't touch me. Why don't I want to touch? I couldn't touch someone's head. Good. You go do something else. All right? So I just told you something. You got the touch. Exploit it. Whenever you can, you have a client in your chair, someone in your chair, touch them. All right? Now, in touching someone for the first time, right into the hair like that, because I'm a hairstylist, you don't know when you first get out into the field, behind the chair, different industry I'm talking about now, what's thick hair, what's thin hair, but you can feel what you have here now, and then when you touch someone again, you can compare it to that. Because you're just starting out, you don't know the 1,000 heads that are out there. You know 3 or 4. And as you touch hair, as you touch scalp, look at things, look at cowlicks and everything like that, you develop your little catalog in your head of different types of things, okay? All from touch. And when you touch someone, I remember from massage, from facials, remember they would say that when you had to go get cream or do something different, don't ever let go. You could get the energy going there. I always remember that. Do you ever feel like you give the best shampoo? Did you ever get a bad shampoo?
Yes.
You got your eyes closed, you can feel, like I kind of picture when I'm mowing my lawn, going each row like that, I don't miss a spot. Same thing with shampoo, and I don't miss a spot. I don't go here a little there. No. You know what I'm talking about, but you have to touch. Exploit that, use it. It doesn't guarantee your success, but it helps you be better than the rest. Okay? Good secret to know?
Great.
Another secret?